Om Shanti. You're listening to an angel's voice, a life with full of happiness and pleasure. Now, we'll have a brief session on utilizing time in the stressful world. Well, in today's life, we all seem very busy either trying to save time, make time, use time or beat time. But you can never beat time because it is just too constant and all-powerful. Time is supreme and rules everyone and everything. Time rules everyone from the moments we wake up and until we go to sleep. Most of us fight battle to keep on top of time to get everything done. Meet deadlines, pick the kids up, reach at time for work, beat the rush hour and cook the food in time. We are all fighting time every minute. For example, quick, I have to do this. I am late. I have got 10 minutes to get there. Hurry, they close in 5 minutes. No time to do that. I have run out of time. I arrived too late. I have little time to eat. I cannot relax. I'm so rushed. I'm so stressed. This is the familiar language today. But we have to accept the fact time is in our hands and not on our head. At best, we can make time our companion, and if we are sensible and wise and use the time in a positive and constructive way and with a happy attitude, then and only we can say we have time on our side. But time is a such slippery concept. It is like a slippery fish, you can easily drop it on the floor. But wasting or abusing time, it will drag us down to the floor. Such is its power. It is very hard to catch and even harder to hold. Most of the persons are generally ones who waste it, watch it and worry about it. Just when we think we have time on our side, if something else happens in our life and we are going crazy to get everything done. Is it true? Yes, it is. Time can smile at you one moment and poke you in the ear next. For this, we need stable mind to carry time round with us. Many waste their time on fashion, looking beautiful, chasing money, success, idle talk, TV, eating and sleeping. Here I have mentioned few. Yes, the world has very busy and crowded flow with everyone bumping into each other's head. It is not surprising that many people walk around with a headache most of the time. Their minds are so heavy and full of worry and anxiety that they can never go up, only down. For example, but I just never had time to do it. This is the word of but. Count how many times in the day we hear the word but being used. Some even complain they have too much time on their hands and are bored. Little do they realize when we say this, it is we lose forever. We can never catch the time. It is slow, slippery and subtle. But by using the time constantly to the best of our ability to move the life forward each day in making ourselves a more virtuous person, more noble, kind and caring, we are making the time as our friend but not worst enemy. Time is neutral and if we use it correctly, we become positively charged. Here is the question, friends. Why time robs most people each day and leaves them much poorer and worse? Here is the answer. Because they do not use time properly and end up just living with regret. Regret and hope is just like dreams and falsehood. Being negative, feeling angry or hate or simply waste not only our time, it starts to run backwards. 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour and 1 day of our life is totally unique. Each and every aspect of our life is special and precious. If only we had experienced them as such, yet most people's lives are left to be nothing more than endless boring routine with no thrill or happiness. 1 month of life is worth $1 billion, $1 trillion or a jillion pounds. To waste a second of our life is like taking a bucket of goodness and power from the reservoir and throwing it down the drain. Soul is like a jug containing power. If we use the power correctly, it increases. If we waste it, it soon empties. Here is the question again, friends. What is hell of time? How to live in hell and be happy? Here is the answer. Time is an unbreakable clock which only you can break. It is really up to us if time massages our head, heart and feet. It all depends on our discipline and self-care that we live each day in comfortable zone of time. The zone is our own world with its own self-regulating accurate clock on its wall. You can also burst this zone very easily within a second and it will then require energy. time to blow up again to our normal world. We the souls are like powerful rockets, create the space for human race to live in peace and harmony with each other. We know reality, but it is the attitude of man that cannot even see the real problem in the next street. Making people happy and being healthy today should be each country's aim. The problem and answers to life and living lie here on the earth will not be found if we do not see reality of problem. The world's problems are not silent or distant, but very easy to see and understand. But this kind of attitude, not understanding the reality of problem, makes us unable to see our brothers and neighbors in distress. We are the problem and we can also be the solution. Life should not be about distant stars, film stars or star prizes, but the person on the street and their happiness. Here is the question again. How self-awareness helps us to utilize our time properly? Here is the answer. We cannot escape life. We can build ourselves either a poison or a heaven. Most only know of the poison and are quite ignorant of anything else in life. The prison is the rough place with the rough people inside the narrow minds. But we need time to create heaven with peace. But it all depends on how we allow ourselves to be in stress or peace. For this, we need awareness of self to create peace around us. Self-awareness is delicate and much care is needed to live within it. Self-awareness is what we call reality. By having awareness of one's own qualities, virtues, thoughts and feelings, how we think, how we feel, it allows us to realize ourselves as well as others. This kind of awareness is called reality. Nowadays, it is difficult to tell if something is real gold or if it is a mixture. It is same with the people. We cannot tell truth inside or not. But when we begin to know our inner potentiality, when we go deep inside of our own identity, our thinking, our eyes, our smile and our face will begin to reveal reality, which is called truth. To become real is just like an ocean, never keeps any rubbish in it. It tosses rubbish out with its waves, whereas river or canal carries the rubbish that is thrown inside. So ask yourself, am I ocean, a river or canal? Similarly, the clouds absorb the bitter water and then turn to the sun, which evaporates the salt, leaving the clouds with sweet water that shower on us. Let me have the same sense which we call reality. When we have this sense, we can utilize time properly by seeing reality rather than negativity in each task. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this brief session. Om Shanti.